Okay, these are the onboard video cameras from the Unknown. I'm going to focus more on the box positioning on this commentary for this flight, just to give you an idea of what I was thinking. Gave myself a lot of room here to set up the push-up, trying to run along that water line where the dams are in the paddock, and gave myself a bit of time to work out the push-up to just past centre box, which was bang on where I wanted to be. Reasonably happy with the rolls on the up, and there's that delay between the pitch and the rudder going in, and pushing around here for the 1 1/4, which I wasn't too unhappy with there. It's just, yeah, I scooped out a little bit on the 1 3/4 there. Pulled up straight away, and you'll see from the video, because there's a bit of room that you take up in the 1 1/4, 1 3/4 roll in terms of horizontal distance, so you really need to boogie straight into the stall turn. And here I'm about that bit of dried plantation that's been cut out, that grey area, that's the upwind edge of the box. So I've finished up pulling up about 100 metres before the upwind end of the box, which I was very happy with. 2 or 4 again, about 100 metres off the end of the downwind end of the box, giving myself some room for the setup, trying to set the nose up on those dams up ahead. The 1 1/2, this takes up a bit of room. By the time you push out and then push up, you know, you're pretty quickly up the other end of the box. So I push up, I'm still in line with the dams. There's the 1 1/4 roll. Again, reasonable. So we kick over the slice here, and looking at that grey area on the left, I am a comfortable 100-150 metres off the upwind end of the box. So positioning so far is ideal. Going away from the judges here, pulling up for the full flick, which was a doozy. Very happy. Bang on line. Peeling over for the Humpty. Now the 3 of 4 will then have me humptying back downwind, which is here, which should set me up for a centre box into the next figure. So we did the 3 of 4, and we now pull over inverted right in line with the judges and fly back towards them. So when I drop in here, I should actually then be back on my performance line for the next lot of figures. So we drop into the spin, set up here, and by sheer magic I'm back on that dam line. Pulling round back downwind, which is why I've got the orange on the sequence card. Pulling round for the 8 of 8. I've got plenty of room here to do it in terms of box. So 4 of 8, good delineation, and then into my connector, and well within the box and following those lines where the water features are. Set up for the connector. Here I've got time to move the aeroplane around, just skew it if I need to. I didn't in this case because I'm still flying that performance line. Judges are on my left, going into wind here, and then pull up for the tail slide. 3/4 there, just a smidgen under, and I'm about 100 metres off, 100 metres inside the upwind end of the box. There are those dams, perfectly on line. Pull back out, follow that line into another connector, the Humpty. I can go sort of any which way I like here. I've chosen to go towards the judges, so I can pull this tight, I can make it bigger, whatever I want to do. Gives me a lot of options. 1/4 roll down, back on the line of those dams, into Jeff Bourbon's figure. There's the 2 of 8. A bit soft on the finish, and I reckon I'm a tad shallow after the 1 1/4, so something I need to work on. Peeling over for the full flick. There, happy, nice, actually went rather well. Pushed out. This takes up a lot of room and I should have got into it quicker, and once I'm pushing a little harder I'll use a little bit less box on the push-ups and the like. So now I'm actually outside the downwind end of the box, which is a bit unfortunate. Again, I've come towards the judges, but I pulled this really tight and I'm probably about 100 metres outside the downwind end of the box. So I'll have to tractor this back into the box, into the P-loop. And there's the rolls there. I'm just, I would say, about 100 metres past the centre box position when I started that pull up. And looping it around into the roll combo. Yeah, the rolls are getting a little soft and not quite on point towards the end of the sequence. This was always going to take me out the upwind end of the box, and I've decided to really bring this down nice and low. So I get it down to about 500 feet, 330 feet, just to really stick it right in front of the judges, who are now on my left now that I've rolled. And there's the 3/4, 3 of 4 push round, pretty much in front of the judges when I started those rolls at the bottom at the 3 of 4. I really try to exaggerate that snap. That was a bit of an exercise in seeing how it would go. 4 of 8, and that's the finish, back on the performance line in front of the judges. So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking for in terms of looking at my box positioning and flying the line, the performance line, about 300 to 350 metres away from the judges.